So people have been kind of asking me about this a lot since my content is considered mature, or at least, you know, I don't give a shit. People were asking if I was gonna remain as mature as I always have been, because apparently, okay, so this hasn't happened to me very much. Oh shit, hold up. Snipers only, baby. People were asking if I was gonna try to, I don't know, I guess tone down like the language in my videos or like the shit that I talk about or whatever. And I mean, I don't really plan to. The thing is though, a lot of YouTubers are being affected by this whole demonetization kind of thing from, I guess, being mature. And apparently that happens with like Call of Duty World War II and stuff. I haven't really experienced that yet, which I feel like I should have by now, but I just haven't. A lot of people are saying Call of Duty World War II has been getting like demonetized and stuff. Anybody that has ever made a video talking about it or whatever, or using it in the title or tags or whatever. And I've done all of those things and I haven't gotten demonetized. It's not that like I'm implying that people are lying or some shit like that. There's plenty of proof out there showing like monetization differences and stuff. There's somebody that I think showed analytics of a video that had 30,000 views that made more money than a video that was about Call of Duty World War II. That got 3 or 4 times the amount of views as that video, but it made like 5 times less money. So it's saying that the video's either A, getting demonetized, slash, you know, it's not playing ads on it or whatever. Obviously, you know, the whole adpocalypse thing with ads and stuff and revenue going down, that's happened, but everybody is dealing with that. The whole demonetization thing hasn't really happened to me. But the thing is, this sounds eerily similar, not completely, but the thing about this whole situation is that it sounds eerily similar to the one thing that we heard about, I think, was it a year and a half or maybe 2 years ago, where I made a joke video about this too before, where people were saying that YouTube was actually starting to crack down on mature content, slash like you could get in trouble or have your video removed or blocked for certain people because of the language in it. So I made this whole video where I made jokes about, you know, censoring myself and stuff. The opening of the video, I walked into the room, sat down and just said fuck, and when I said fuck, I bleeped it out. Just because of how stupid I made the whole thing, but now it actually seems like it's going through. Like, I don't know. Merc has been making, I know I've mentioned Merc a lot of times, but he's like one of the prime people that have been talking about this kind of thing, especially as a Call of Duty content creator as well. He has this series kind of thing where he talks like a little kid, plays Roblox and other family-friendly games. It's this whole character with like this stupid little hat on and shit. It's just basically making fun of the whole thing, but those videos do substantially better as far as like revenue goes and demonetization and all that other shit. And you see people talking about like, you know, YouTube's trying to phase out all this stuff, trying to make stuff more advertiser friendly because of the whole thing that was happening, and this is, you know, the result of the whole thing. But I'm not changing my content in any way, shape, or form. I know a lot of YouTubers and stuff have been starting to stream because of this whole situation, because they're trying to like phase all of these types of people out. At least that's what it seems like. Maybe it's not working exactly as intended. Maybe the thing that doesn't really make sense is how Call of Duty World War II is like specifically a thing that's like blacklisted. Like mentioning it will get your shit demonetized. See, the thing is about that game, we're just talking about it. Nobody's even uploaded the game yet. What happens when everybody actually uploads this game when the new Call of Duty comes out and everybody's getting demonetized or flagged or whatever the fuck's happening, or the videos are getting censored or the restricted mode and all this other crazy shit? It doesn't look good for a lot of content creators. But the weird thing is that World War II is specifically being targeted, especially, but then I can upload Modern Warfare Remastered and it's fine. It's weird. I haven't exactly attempted to do this whole family-friendly thing. I've always cursed. I've always just talked about dicks, vaginas, ass, boobs, Q&As. I have a series of reading porn comments. My content is obviously very, very mature. Now, I've gotten some criticisms. They're like, oh, you know, a bunch of young kids watch your videos and all this other shit. You should watch your mouth more often and stuff. And it's like, this is how I've always made the content. I'm not targeting kids specifically. I talk about very adult themes. This is obviously talking about adult shit. I can't control whether or not they're watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm making videos specifically being, hey, all 12-year-olds say go fuck yourself out loud to your teacher for the next day when you're coming into school. All 11-year-olds give your parents the talk, the birds and the bees. I'm not targeting anybody specifically. This is just how I've always made my content. I even talk against a lot of the things that I, you know, told stories about how I was like bad in school and all this other shit. And I told people like, that's a mistake. You shouldn't do that. School is so easy if you just sit there, pay attention. There's a lot less stress when you're not dealing with, you know, the teachers that specifically don't like you or the students that specifically don't like you. If you're going out of the way, concentrating on yourself, you deal with a lot less shit. I promise. I've expressed my regret for all the things that I've done, and I'm happy that they made for, you know, entertaining stories for people, but I don't encourage anybody to do that kind of shit. I'm the idiot. I'm the clown. I'm the jester. You're watching me be the idiot, okay? You laugh at me. You don't need to be the clown. That's me. I'm the fucking idiot. People are asking, like, when I start streaming and shit, I mean, you know, I've talked about it a few times. I streamed, I think, a total of maybe 4 or 5 times. I think I streamed twice on MLG on the FaZe channel. And I think I streamed 2 times on Twitch. I got like, I think a couple thousand viewers or something. And one of the times I streamed by accident because I was trying to record my PC screen for something, or at least preview it. And I think I hit start live streaming instead of start recording. And so I was live streaming for like 10 or 15 minutes with a shit ton of people in there talking in the chat. And then I started getting tweets from people. They're like, dude, do you know that you're streaming right now? Like a black screen with a face cam. I'm like, what? So I shut it off and I was like, oh, fuck. And again, I don't want to promise anything or whatever, but I mean, I guess if it got to this point, like, yeah, sure. Don't take my word on that though, because there was a couple times where I said I was going to stream and I never did it. So I don't usually talk about this kind of stuff, but a lot of people were asking if I was going to, like, you know, start censoring myself or whatever. So nope, no, I'm still chilling. Still, it's terrible for the youth. We're poisoning the minds of the young, as if I haven't had already a handful of 8-year-olds tell me that they fucked my mom. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.